I feel like I have so much to fill you in on. I am now officially an aunt. So let's have a little book club. This top is from Free People. Just very traumatic, I would say. I'm not using that word lightly. And those were the scariest 3 days of my life. Hi guys, welcome back to another week in my life. I feel like we've got a lot to catch up on because it's been a few weeks since I've done one of these. This week is going to be really fun. At the end of the week, we're actually going to Savannah for a little tiny mini weekend trip. I'm really excited for that. And we get to bring Teddy, which is like so exciting. It's gonna be his first time at the beach, which I'm looking forward to. In this vlog, I really just want to catch up with you guys and kind of like bring you back into the swing of things of my life with Teddy being a little bit older and with some things that have happened while I've been a little bit absent. And I also have a clothing haul and a book haul coming up, which will be really fun. But today is Monday, and so I'm just gonna do kind of like my regular reset routine. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I've got lots of errands to run, just like lots of things to return. And then I've got small group tonight. So my Mondays are typically pretty busy. I'm gonna start the day with doing emails and things of that sort, and then we'll head out and run some errands. It's a really rainy Monday, so I'm gonna get some work done, get my rain jacket on, and head out the door. I just got back from the grocery store. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. This was about $75, which is crazy because I didn't even get any meat, which I feel like is the most expensive thing. But I did stock up on some like refills of condiments, which can get pricey. So for dinner this week, we're gonna do steak tacos since we've got some steak in the freezer. So I got some tortillas, limes, avocados, cilantro, sour cream. And then I bought some cheese because I'm gonna make some homemade queso. An onion. I got some ketchup, honey, our favorite popcorn, some tortilla chips that Sam already broke into in 0.2 seconds.
My job.
My favorite snack, these Harvest Snaps, the tomato basil, is so good. Sam doesn't like them, but I love them, so I got him the wasabi ranch. Some milk, eggs, what are these called again? English muffins, rice, because we ran out, and then some more rosemary for the little simmer pots that I love to do, and some lemon juice. And that's an $80 haul. That's pretty crazy. I stopped at PetSmart to return something, and I picked Teddy up a bone. Look at this. He loves it. You love your bone? It's supposed to help with his breath and like clean his teeth, which
It stinks!
his breath stinks. So for lunch, I'm gonna heat up our leftovers from dinner last night. And then I'm gonna take a shower, which is why I just threw my hair in a ponytail today. And I'll like wash my hair, do my full routine. I need to film some content. I just finished my work for the day. It is now 4:30, so I'm cracking open a LaCroix and I'm going to clean up the kitchen a little bit. So for dinner, I'm just going to heat up some stuffed shells that I made a little bit ago and froze them. Teddy, no! Ready? And then I'm going to head off to group.
Gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. Today is a somewhat busy day at home. I've got some filming to do, some editing to do, and I want to film a reel as well. I've just had a morning where I've worked on some emails, got ready, and I actually asked you guys over on my Instagram what you wanted to see. I knew I wanted to film a sit-down video, so I asked if you wanted to see like a faith Q&A or a girl talk video. Sadly, the girl talk one is winning. I kind of wanted to do a faith-based Q&A, but that's okay. I want to give you guys what you want. Maybe I can do a faith-based Q&A too. But it is another gloomy day. I can't handle the gloom. It's just too depressing. So besides all the work stuff, I also wanted to do a little catch up with you guys. I feel like I have so much to fill you in on. So I'm still in my cozy clothes. So let's go get dressed together. I actually have some clothes that I want to show you guys. For some reason, this is his favorite spot to sleep, on the uncomfortable tile. So we have to put all of our stuff in the bathtub so he doesn't chew on it. Time for a clothing haul. I want to thank ThredUp for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I love ThredUp. If you don't know what ThredUp is, it's the world's largest online thrift store where you can shop all your favorite brands like Free People, Madewell, Lululemon, and so many more. It's definitely the easiest way to shop secondhand, and now they've made it even easier because they have this new feature where you guys can see what I've purchased on ThredUp, and then you can shop similar items. So if you go to my page, you can see what I've bought and you can click shop similar. I think that is so cool, especially because I feel like I have mastered how to shop on ThredUp. I have very specific ways that I do it. I always sort by brand, and then they have personal sizes that you can put in and just save as a setting. And I feel like I always find so many hidden gems by shopping this way, and now you can just see what I've gotten and look at similar items, and that's probably really easy for you guys. So I'm going to try everything on, but before I do that, I wanted to let you guys know I do have a code. So you can use the code Jaclyn for an extra 30% off your first order. They already have so many amazing deals, and then you can get that on top of it, which is great. Here are some of the items that I got. It always comes in the cutest polka dot box and so nicely wrapped. I already opened this one so that I could show you guys how it comes, but I got so many cute things, lots of things that are new with tags. First up is this outfit. I think this might be my favorite outfit I've ever gotten off of ThredUp. This top is from Free People, and guys, it's literally new with tags. I can see on the tag that the original price was $98, and I got it on ThredUp for $35.99. That's literally 65% off for a brand new top, new with tags. And you guys already know these jeans are from Madewell. I always get my Madewell jeans from ThredUp. I wanted another pair of black jeans, especially for the winter months. The estimated retail price of these jeans is $139, and I got them on ThredUp for $46.99. Okay, next up is this super festive cozy outfit. I wish you guys could feel how comfortable this outfit is. This green turtleneck is from Madewell, and the estimated retail price was $64, and I got it on ThredUp for $17.99. I love Madewell's basics, and I love getting them from ThredUp because you're getting the quality without paying full price. And this super cozy jumpsuit is also from Madewell, but it's from their Made with Love line that's like in their store. And the estimated retail price was $102, and I got it on ThredUp for $42.99. I also got this really cute white sweater. I love the neckline. I feel like that's very in right now. It's from the brand Loft, and the estimated retail price was $64, and I got it on ThredUp for $20. It is so cozy and soft, and I feel like you could really dress it up with jeans or even wear it with sweatpants and it would totally pass. I love how cozy, cute, and simple this top is. Be sure to click on the link in the description box if you guys want to see similar items that I've purchased, and don't forget to use my code Jaclyn for 30% off your first purchase with ThredUp. So now I'm going to get dressed so I can film that Q&A. I want to get that filmed while Teddy is still napping. He's in the bathroom sleeping right now, and I'm just praying he stays that way because when he wakes up, he's a little crazy. I just finished filming my Q&A, so I'll spend some time editing that later. But first, let's have a life update. I feel like so much in my life has changed since I've last truly vlogged and like talked to you guys. So I made myself a latte. I'm sitting on the floor with a blanket and we're just getting cozy. I also made my latte in my favorite mug. It says I'm a lot cooler on the internet, which is very, very true. Oh my goodness, is my camera seriously about to die? Let's just hop right into it, and if my camera dies, we'll pick it back up. So this past month, November, was the craziest month of my life. So since we've last talked, I am now officially an aunt. My baby niece came 3 weeks early, which is really crazy, especially since that's Hannah's first baby. So that was like the best news ever. And that was early November. I think she was born November 7th. So my parents went to Nashville, it's where the baby was born, to go visit her in the hospital. And while they were in the hospital, my dad ended up having a heart attack. And my dad is a very, very healthy person. He works out all the time. I'm like 99% positive he went on a run that day. And he didn't think it was a heart attack at first, and they ended up taking him down to the emergency room because they were already in the hospital, and they checked his blood and all of that, and they were like, yeah, you had a heart attack. So then they went in and did an assessment of his heart and figured out that he had an artery that was 90% blocked, and they were like, you need a double bypass surgery ASAP. So that was really, really scary, and I'm not gonna like go through all the details. That was just a really hard period, but there were 2 moments where I thought my dad was dead, like just very traumatic, I would say. I'm not using that word lightly. And those were the scariest 3 days of my life. And thankfully my dad had surgery and everything went so well. He's recovering so well, and we could not be more grateful to have a healthy baby and my dad. Like, it is such a God thing that literally my dad was in the hospital visiting his first grandbaby that came 3 weeks early out of nowhere. He probably wouldn't have survived if he wasn't in the hospital visiting the baby. It is such a miraculous story, and I think what's so crazy about the whole thing, and that I feel like I need to say this, is that God is not good just because my dad survived. And I think that's what was so scary about the whole process, was that never in my life have I had to pray, Lord, no matter what happens, I will still praise you and I still trust you, even if you take my dad. And I prayed that that wouldn't be the case. I've never been so scared in my life for that to be so close. I feel like it took me a while to process everything that had happened, and it was just really like a whirlwind from whenever my mom called me to us immediately packing up and going. And we had poor Teddy with us, which was really hard to figure out what to do with him while we were in the hospital and all this stuff, because it was so scary yet so joyful with my new baby niece being there, and I got to meet her, baby JoJo. I was filming on Thanksgiving, but I didn't post it. I just felt like the timing wasn't right. But Thanksgiving was so sweet, and we weren't even expecting to have baby JoJo there on Thanksgiving. She was due a few days after Thanksgiving, but we got to spend Thanksgiving with her and with my dad being alive. It felt like a celebration of life almost. Like, that's all I could think about, and I was just so thankful for it. So I feel like the rest of November, I just kind of was like catching up on everything from being thrown off from that time and just really reflecting on it. And that was really, really scary. I'd posted on my Instagram that my family had a family emergency, and so many of you guys were so prayerful, and you didn't even know what happened. I didn't talk about it. I could not like process everything that was going on. And then even after the fact, I just was still kind of processing everything. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for praying. For those of you who were messaging me and checking in on me, that meant so much. Like I said, thankfully my dad is so healthy and doing so great. So I feel like it makes the holidays extra sweet this year. Like, I don't know, just the reality that, wow, what could have been. And thankfully that wasn't the case, and that we have new family to celebrate now with a new baby in the family, and that my dad is still here and gets to watch her grow up. Anyway, I'm not gonna cry, so I'm gonna move on. So my camera battery died, so we're back with Teddy, and I was just about to give an update on how he's doing. First of all, he's huge, if you can't tell. If you saw the first week in my life with my puppy, then you know he had all these health issues. And so he's officially done taking all of his medicine for his anemia, and he definitely has an appetite now, which is so good. Like, before he literally would not eat food. And that was really scary because I was like, you need to eat to like live and grow. And so we had to like feed him chicken and rice, and then that was all he wanted. So I slowly transitioned him back onto his food, and he's doing so much better. Another thing to update you on when it comes to Teddy is that you guys know we were like, we're gonna crate train, this is what we're doing. And I don't even want to talk about this because I feel like we've given up, but we did not give up. So we tried to crate train him for 4 weeks, and he did really good the first 2 weeks. And then, like I mentioned, my dad had his heart attack. So we just had to pack up, go to Nashville. And that entire time that we were in Nashville, we stayed at my aunt and uncle's condo downtown. And he had to stay in the crate while we were gone, which was pretty much all day. And then he had to stay in the crate all night. And I feel like it just really scarred him. Like, we would try to come and let him out, but at the end of the day, my priority was to be with my family and my dad in the hospital. That was really hard on him. And ever since then, he has had really bad anxiety with the crate. And what I mean by that is he would constantly soil his crate, which is not normal for a dog to poop where they're sleeping. And he would do it all the time. It got to the point to where like I'm giving him a bath at 3 a.m. in the morning because there's poop all over him, all over the crate. Sam's outside cleaning the crate. It was just really rough on us and on Teddy. So we were like, you know what, we're just gonna try and see what happens if we just let him sleep in the bathroom. And he does not make a peep. He loves the bathroom. So he's doing so much better now that we just have him sleeping in the bathroom. Like he'll go in there and take a nap. He loves it. I feel like he considers that his little place. Which I honestly hate that. I feel like we gave up on the crate training, but Sam was like, Jaclyn, this is really bad. And we talked to someone who is big into training dogs and they were like, yeah, like it's not normal for dogs to soil their crate that often. So I don't know if he just became really anxious from when we were in Nashville, but all that to say, he's doing so much better now. That's the little update. So now I'm just gonna spend some time editing, getting some work done, and then for dinner tonight we're gonna make steak tacos, which I'm really excited and looking forward to. So I enjoyed our little chat, but I need to get some work done. It's a little bit later and I've just been getting some work done. I actually just made this little simmer pot. I think it's called like stovetop, this word that I don't know. Anyway, I made that for a reel. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you should, because I post fun recipes over there and just fun things like that. And this guy was just sleeping for like 2 hours and he just woke up. I've got my buddy sleeping right here with me. I'm finishing up the last bit of our Christmas cards. I think I already sent out like 100 Christmas cards, but I'm just sending out the last few that I was waiting on some addresses from, and then I will be done. I love getting that done early, and it just makes my heart so happy then getting some in the mail. Like Christmas cards are my favorite thing ever. So I'm gonna finish addressing these. Doesn't it smell really good?
I saw something like this online.
Yeah, it's called a simmer pot. I made a reel about it today.
A simmer pot! Ooh.
It's December 6th, which in Georgia is voting day for the runoff election. So we are gonna go vote before I start dinner because the polls close in like an hour and we're not gonna feel like it after. So dinner shouldn't take me long to get it started. I've got everything prepped and ready. I kind of just made up a recipe. I don't really have much of a recipe going on here, but I'm gonna make some homemade queso. I've never made homemade queso. Also, did you guys know that queso is just white American cheese? That blew my mind. I thought it was like some special Mexican type of cheese, but it's not. So that's crazy. Anyway, okay babe, let's go vote because I'm starving. We've got our cozy clothes on and we've actually been doing, he's biting everything. Not my blanket. Do you know that that's Barefoot Dreams, Teddy? Anyway, we've been,
We're so scared.
I cannot. We have been watching all the Avengers movies again. Wait, the Avengers? Is that Marvel? Sorry. We've watched them all together before, but we're re-watching them and we are on Avengers Infinity War, if you guys are wondering. I did not care about Marvel until I started dating Sam and we watched all the movies and I was like, wait, they're actually really good.
And I've changed your life.
Yeah. The new ones, I don't like. The first set all the way up to Endgame, phenomenal. The other day, I made cinnamon rolls and I've got leftover icing. And fun fact about me, I love icing, so I'm eating it.
Fun fact about Jaclyn, way back when, she used to have tubs of icing underneath her bed, hidden. And she would just, you know, have a quick little snack at the end of the night.
I even had plastic spoons as well.
Plastic spoons up there. Did you reuse any of those or did you throw them away? So
it's because we weren't allowed to have food upstairs, number one.
Yeah.
And number two, I wasn't really supposed to have like sweets like that Like my mom wasn't crazy about like no candy or anything, but we just didn't have it in the house, and that was the only thing sweet we had in the house. So I would eat that up in my room secretly. It is so good.
Jaclyn has been learning how to whistle because it's the only way to get his attention. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know how to whistle.
You used to never know how to whistle, but now, what do you got?
Hold on. Sometimes it will come.
Yeah. It's more of like a shrill
Anyway, I got
breath.
it.
See, it's getting his attention.
Did you hear it? Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. So today is not going as I planned. Kind of a funny story. So last night right before bed, Teddy was asleep and I was like, okay, I probably should take him out one more time before we go to bed like I normally do. So I have him in my arms because I didn't want to get him like rambunctious if I let him walk all the way downstairs, go outside, walk all the way back up. Sometimes that like wakes him up and he thinks it's like time to get up when it's not. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna carry him down the steps like I normally do. So I'm going down the steps and next thing I know I slip and both of my feet go up in the air and I'm holding him with both hands. So I had no way to catch myself and I hit my back right on the steps. And it was like right on my spine. And I immediately started dying laughing because I don't know, that's just how I respond. And so Sam came running over.
All of a sudden, I hear, you know, whatever the sound of the tumble was. Just like rough. And then I hear Jaclyn say, Teddy, Teddy. You said that mid-fall.
Oh, did I?
Yes. I knew something was wrong because like I wasn't getting much feedback. And so I get over to the stairs. You are sprawled across on the ground. You're still holding Teddy. And he's like squirming to get out of your hand. And you're pale, white as snow. She's like laughing, crying hysterically, like at the same time. I didn't know you could do that. Teddy's being a monster right now. You can hear that.
I felt so nauseous and like I was gonna pass out. And that happens to me like anytime I experience really bad pain. I mean, it's only happened 3 times. I do that. And so, but at that point my back wasn't hurting. I was just like, I think all the adrenaline was making me feel sick and, you know, like I was gonna pass out, whatever. I feel like I kind of blacked out for a bit. Finally, we get me back upstairs and I was in so much pain. I did not sleep very well. And even now, like, it hurts so bad to just sit here. I don't think I did anything major to my back. I feel like I might have just like bruised it really bad. I feel like I'm out of commission for today. So I will just be sitting here all day and I think it's good. I'm gonna work on icing it and just like getting it better because we're going out of town this weekend and I wanna be able to enjoy it. I can walk around and stuff. It's just really painful. Like it's just tender and it hurts. For lunch, I'm just having breakfast tacos with leftovers from last night. It's much later in the day and I'm up and moving around. I've got this ice pack on my back that we actually have from when Sam had his back injury. But I am feeling a little bit better. It's still really painful, but I think like I've just been taking ibuprofen and I think that's really helpful. So I've decided that I'm gonna cook dinner. I feel like I can do it. Sam just walked in the door. He's taking Teddy out and I wanna show you guys. I feel like my back isn't hurting too bad. Like it still hurts, but I can move around, I can kind of bend down. If anything, I feel like just sitting down is what hurts the worst. So tonight for dinner, I'm just making sausage rigatoni. It's like my easy go-to meal. We had sausage in the freezer. I always use sweet Italian sausage and then I make the pasta sauce and I use white wine and then I add heavy cream and it's that simple. It's really, really easy and it's always delicious. Oh, am feeling so much better today, like back-wise. I woke up and felt like, okay, I can move. It almost feels just like really stiff and like I need a good pop in my back, which I know I'm not gonna do, but that's just kind of how it feels. Oh, let me turn the fan off. Sorry, that's annoying. This morning I've just been getting some chores done around the house. I started laundry since we're leaving for a trip today. Anyway, I've been listening to the What We Said podcast while I'm getting ready, and I thought I would show you guys some products I've been using because I feel like I've been using a lot of new products. So I just put this lotion on. So I got this at Target. It's the Shea Moisture Hydrating Body Lotion, and it smells so good. I'm like 99% positive it's clean. And then I've been using the Bondi Boost Thickening Hair like series that they have. So the shampoo, conditioner, and the leave-in conditioner. And I practically have a whole new makeup routine. So today I'm just gonna go light with the makeup, and I've been using the Say Slip Tint. This stuff is amazing. It's just like a tinted moisturizer, and it's like really velvety is how I would describe it. Then I've been using this Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. I think it's really good, and I've really been loving it. I've talked about this a few times, but I gotta say it again. This liquid lash extension from Thrive, oh my gosh, it is the best mascara ever. It literally adds like extensions, and I am obsessed. Lastly is my recent lip combo. I got the minis just to try them out, but I really love it. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in the medium shade, Pillow Talk 2. It's a little bit darker, and I love it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on. And then for my hair, I've been using the Bondi Boost Sonic Hair Dryer. I'm working with them on Instagram, but I seriously mean it when I say this thing is incredible. It dries my hair so fast. So it's a little bit later now. I threw on this sweatshirt because my manager texted me, was like, hey, don't we have a call today? And I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot. So I just threw this on, and thankfully my makeup was done, which was great. It looked a little bit put together, but I was like, how in the world did I just blank on that? And I think it's because I did not check my calendar this morning, so I just didn't do a very good job of that. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys this yesterday, but look what I got in the mail. I got Michelle's Christmas cards, so sweet. I put ours up here too. I normally put them on the window over there, which is what I plan on doing. I'm just gonna wait until I get a couple more in, and then I'll start placing them there. Now I'm gonna reheat dinner from last night for lunch, and then we'll head to Costco and Barnes & Noble. I wanna get a book for this weekend. I ordered some online from Barnes & Noble because I had a gift card, but they're not coming until Tuesday. So it looks like I've got to get something else. So I'm gonna go get a new book. I feel like I always forget to do an outfit of the day. So here we go. I've got this jumpsuit that's from Madewell, the Made with Love line, but I got it from ThredUp. And this white top underneath is from Free People, but I got it in like high school. It's forever ago. Then I'm wearing my initial necklace that's from Anthropologie. I have no idea if it's the right way or the wrong way. I usually ask Sam, but he's working. And then I'm just wearing my Vans, which these are also from like sophomore year of high school. And my Lululemon belt bag. I posted on Instagram that this was back in stock because I feel like it's always sold out. And I'm not sure if it's still back in stock, but if it is, I'll link it down below. Anyway, let's go run some errands. I took some ibuprofen, so hopefully my back will be fine. Just tried to film that clip, and Teddy was going insane and I couldn't get anything out, so I put him away with Sam. But I just got back from Costco and Barnes & Noble. I always feel like such an adult when I'm at Costco. It's like adulting really hits me, and I'm like, wow, I am an adult. Anyway, so I went to my favorite Barnes & Noble. It's 2 stories. It's huge. I love it so much. And thankfully Atlanta does have a lot of Barnes & Noble, so there's lots of options. So let's have a little book club. The book I've been reading is King's Cage. This might look familiar because I've been reading this book for probably 2 months now. It's been way too long. It has definitely put me in a reading slump. Like, I am so bored. Like, I could read it and be interested. It's not so boring, but I'm not like wanting to pick it up and continue reading. Now, part of that might be because we got Teddy. But even before that, I was like, okay, this book's really dragging on. So I'm probably about a third of the way through. I hate giving up on reading books. I don't like not finishing something, so I've had a really hard time accepting the fact that I probably just need to DNF this book. I might pick it up later, but for now, I'm moving on because that's what needs to be done. So I asked you guys on my Instagram for book recommendations, and one of you guys recommended this book called Daisy Darker by Alex Feeney, and I actually already ordered her rock, paper, scissors book, and it's supposed to come on Tuesday. That's the one I wanted for this weekend, but it's taking too long. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go pick up another one. It sounds really good. It sounds very similar to the Lucy Foley guest list book. It's a little bit different, but I'm really excited. It's like a murder mystery book. So I'm gonna bring this with me this weekend. It was so expensive. It was $30, but I know I will love having a book. I love reading whenever we go somewhere. It's just something I really, really enjoy. I'll let you guys know my thoughts on this book once I finish it. But yeah, really sad about this series. I've got to give up on it. I just got to do it. I've got to move on. So now I need to pack, and I also want to give Teddy a bath before we go. I also need to brush his teeth. I've never done that. So I can't decide. I think I'm going to give Teddy a bath first. That way it gives him time to dry off, and then I'll get to packing. Yeah, go show Daddy how clean you are. Should we show them your tricks? Teddy down. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Shake. Good boy. It is now Sunday, so we are checking out. So I'm probably going to end today's vlog. Be sure to check out ThredUp. You can click on the link in my description and use the code Jaclyn to get an extra 30% off your first order. It's so worth it. It's great. Check it out. So that being said, we're gonna head back home, and thank you guys so much for watching this week's vlog, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Bye.
Bye.